I want to welcome back to the final league race of the season for FTRL Division 1. This is at Bahrain. So, heading into this one, look, it's been a while since I've done Bahrain. I think the last time I did it was, it may have been TTML round 1 in F4. It's been a while anyway, so a few things have changed since then, of course. But yeah, look, I entered this race knowing the likelihood that this is probably going to be my last league race of F1 2021, unless I'm massively convinced by the calendar for FTRL next season. Then I reckon this could be it. So I knew that going in. Sadly, though, I could not reflect that in qualifying. I think I did like a 26.2 as like a PB, so like would have been good enough for top 10 at least. So very disappointed not to be able to do that. But anyways, I decided to start on the softs here and try and make up some ground, because like with the DRS being so potent here, it was something that I really wanted to make sure I maintained. So anyways, I'm the only one here in this part of the field with softs. So away we go. We're going to be hunting down Chicken here. Going to go alongside Adam. We'll have the inside. Sadly, Chicken breaks about...
Chicken.
I'd say about...
Meters too early.
Maybe even 100 meters too early, I reckon. That was tough. I feel, it was very obvious he braked very early, and it's just out of caution. It's just out of caution. I understand, but I've been one to jump on the brakes sometimes, but I watched that back after the race and I was like, oh, that was worse than I thought it actually was. Like there was nothing in front of him, so that was disappointing. But I suppose I accidentally broke his wing in Abu Dhabi, so I guess what comes around goes around. Anyways, I thought I'd just get the shit tire out of the way. I really should have done 2 medium stints, but I want to keep a set of mediums with my flexibility. I'm more so annoyed that that happened on softs. You're going to see why later. Lap 10, nothing has happened, except Yogi's pitted in the meantime for mediums, and he's going to go through here. So these hards are like not good at all, but at this stage, I'm hoping for a safety car to save me. That's the only thing that is going to save me. Just like, I guess, F4 last time, which again, wing damage turn away. I've not really enjoyed this place this season, have I? In lap 1. Yogi's going to go for a spin now, so we'll take that position back. We had a lot of spinners, but no safety car or the source for no major crashes. And yeah, we move on then to lap number 14. Again, this is people who have pitted kind of, overtaking Superman being one of them. Nice to see him again. Anyways, he's going to mosey through. So that is, yes, we're in a kind of low. I was very angry at this point, because like, it was a shitty way to end the season. This was turning out to be. Lap 15. Again, Dan here is pitted for softs. He was really struggling this race, was Dan. But he's on soft, so he's going to nip on through. And then Joe retires from the race. And that is going to bring out my Haven, my safety car. Now, what I want to do was, I really wish they add something to this, because I want to go back to my softs I started the race on. That did 1 lap. They did 1 lap. They were fresh softs. I used only 2 in qualifying. So I'm going to box here for my assessed softs, because, we could go about 10 laps or so once this thing is clear. But they're like, I don't know, they're really high wear. Like, I didn't warm them up at all on the formation lap, so I must be cycling through my qualifying sets. I don't know if it's I don't know. Like, is it default that it gives you the best set, or does it have to cycle through? Because I felt like I was just getting worse tires. I feel like my one should have been at least like 5%, because I did 1 lap on them and I didn't really take much out of them in the formation lap. So I'm confused why they're like 9-10%. So I kept going back into the pits while the pack was still forming up. And again into the pits. It's the same thing. I'm trying to we caught to the back of the pack. I thought, right, I'm going to try one more time to get onto my correct softs, because again I wanted that set I started at the beginning of the race. So anyways, here we go then. Safety car restart. Nothing's really going to change here. I was looking quite tight. So look, I guess I saved myself some percent by doing that. I only really lost position to Yogi, and he ended up boxing as well. So yeah, damn, we were right behind anyway. So, but look, now we're here in the thick of it. There's not many penalties that go around Bahrain these days, but at least we're here. Should something pop off, then they don't get away with it. Like 30 seconds pit stop, I'm still behind. Like, so Very congested. There's a few people stayed out on their tires or on mediums, and the delta is quite big between the two tires. So nice and compact here. This crowd is. So you never quite know what will open up, but look, at least this race now is salvageable, and we'll see what we can do. That's the main thing. The main thing is we're back here in the hunt. Lap 22 is when it all kicks off. Lynx T-bones Tico, essentially, is what I believed happened. I think Lynx got off scot-free. Zumpy is round. There's like damage to multiple cars. I think Scuba's got wing damage as well. Tico's got damage in front here. So it's kind of all kicked off. There goes Zumpy, rather. Chicken was the other one, I think, who... oh, there goes a car behind. I think that was Yogi. I almost into the back of Dan here myself, so it's been absolute chaos. Chicken was the one that went down at turn 4 as well. You see Tico here has got damage. Now DRS has been enabled at this stage as well, which is nice. Tico's going to do the honourable thing and get out of the way with damage, which I know I can always appreciate. I wish more people did that. Lynx is relatively undamaged. I tried to get by Scuba there on the inside, and I hit the curb, almost sent me round. So all of a sudden, like, we're looking not too bad. Like, we're in P9. There's cars with damage behind. There's a big buffer apart from, after Lynx, really. We're in a very good shape here. Lap 23, Lynx is going to come back through. He's not got any damage, so he's quicker. So, he will pop back through here. And I thought I'd let him back through, just, maybe he can cause some more carnage. I didn't know at the time that he was responsible for that accident at turn 4, but anyways. So he'll go. Lap 24 then. Superman must have had a moment or something happened because he just stopped in the middle of the track and dead. I don't know whether he would have ghosted or not, but that was almost very close if he didn't. Anyways, we're in P8. Again, this is good stuff. This is really, really good stuff. And I think it's a Dutch in front who's got an issue. I'm not quite sure. No, it's not. But lap 27, I think Dutch actually is behind. Oh, there he's in front there. He's got a penalty. That's what the issue is. Lap 27, I caught onto 28. I caught the back at Dan, and Superman was coming, and I went for the overtake here. I communicated this. I'm wearing a gold helmet, by the way, because it's a variation of the one I wore for the TTML finale, and because I knew this was going to be the last race of the season, I should have changed it to red with that design, but oh well. Anyways, we're through onto Dan then into P7, and we're in Dutch's penalty window as well. So out of absolutely nothing in this race, going to come across the line and take P6. Now it's been over a week and there's been no stewards report or anything. These are the provisional standings afterwards, so I'm working on that, and if something comes out afterwards, then oh well. we'll just have to figure it out. So P6 in the end, very happy with that, more than I deserved, and yeah, so very happy with that indeed. Looking at the standings then, the final time. Again, if something else different comes out, I don't care. This is where I'm accepting where I'm at. I finished P5 in the end, and Ox won the race and took 4th place off me. That's fine. It was a pretty rough season in many ways. Mexico, 5-second penalty was my fault. I actually can't remember what happened in Baku. It was a pretty messy race. Then we had the podium in Hungary, which was fantastic, and that should have been a follow-up podium in Imola, but obviously shit unraveled there that day. France, I got lost DRS, and then I got entangled in the battle with Dara. And then Brazil, just the wrong strategy back there. DRS is so critical. So look, more finishes outside the top 10 that I would have liked, and not many in your like 6th, 5th, range. But it was enough to get 5th place as well. Again, my consistency is based on other people's inconsistencies. That is what I've always maintained. So yeah, we just finished ahead of Lynx and Sway and Dan and Dylan. We'd like to have beaten Tom, but he was much more consistent this season. Picked up a few podiums, I believe. And here's the constructors then. I wanted to beat Aston Martin, and we did. So that was the thing I really wanted to do. I wanted to beat Aston Martin, and we did. So that was the main thing there, despite how many finishes we had outside the top 10. Couldn't get 3rd in the end, though. Dutch was too much there. And then Tico and Zumpy won the... Well, Tico won the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors, so congratulations to them. But yeah, that's going to do it. And I reckon, unless I have a drastic change of heart, that's it for me at league racing on F1 2021. It's time to step away again. And we'll see what F1 2022 brings, if it's something I want to get involved with. I'm thinking of still getting involved with GT7, with FTRL as well, so I'm not disappearing. But for F1 2021, I think this is it. This is goodbye. So it has been fun at times, but just, yeah, from December when things kind of went poorly for me, in general, I raced the second half of this season knowing that, I was going to be stepping away, or want to step away, but want to finish out the season. So, if I was a person that didn't care about, leaving mid-season and such, and not seeing things through, I would have quit, well before this point here. But you commit to something, you see it through, and yeah, so we did, and now we step back, I think. So again, unless the calendar is like extra sexy, then perhaps, or maybe, and look, if FTRL did Performance League, I could be tempted back that way as well, because Performance League is quite fun. So that would tempt me back in, I reckon. But I reckon that will be it. So yeah, that's going to do it for F1 2021 for now, at least. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.